Welcome back to Less Cash, More Mash. My name's Tom.
I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a semi-new bottle of Sweetens Cove Kennessee whiskey. You say, Kennessee? You just don't know how to speak? Nope, this is a blend of two whiskeys, supposedly from Tennessee and Kentucky, to merge them all together and bring solidarity to the fighting people. That everyone says they got the best whiskey, and when them two fight down there, I guess.
Football as well.
It's kind of like,
sports as well.
You know, the Red Sox and the Yankees. Everyone's going to have a battle between it. So this is also finished with toasted sugar maple wood. So this is 110 proof. It was non-age stated. This comes courtesy of super fan on the channel, Steve. He bought this for himself when he was down in Kentucky, I believe, when he was down there somewhere. He got it for $59.99. I don't even know if they sell this. Have you ever seen this?
That's what I said earlier. I've never seen it, so
I'm not sure either if it's around us or not. But I do believe he got it either there or in Oklahoma because he was looking at it. So this is, long story short, what the internet had told me. Peyton Manning is part owner of the Sweetens Cove Golf Course and Spirits Company. And once he retired, his love of golf brought him to be a co-owner of that. But on the golf course, one of the things they always did was they gave you a complimentary shot on the first hole, supposedly. So now they make their own, and that's what they get on the first hole. You can get their thing. So
sweet little deal.
Dad, I played a lot of golf, and no one's ever given me a complimentary shot anywhere, whether it be any hole whatsoever.
I must say, I don't play a lot of golf, but the one little thing I did do, they did hand out fireball nips.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you got to get me in. Oh, I just spilled that all over the place. You got to get me in your golf thing. Right? All the golf. I was in golf leagues. This
was a benefit thing.
Oh, so. You did it. Yeah. So yeah, no, I've done that, but then I've always had to pay. They never gave us anything. They have the little golf cart girl who drive around.
They gave us a sleeve.
And I just joined the wrong golf tournaments. That's what the thing is.
I'll let you know.
I once played in a golf tournament where a guy got 2 hole-in-ones. Wasn't anyone I know, but that was crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it,
Won't be me.
Nope.
It's not a bad nose. Did you say it was 1?
See, and I was going to say the exact opposite. You think like
it's not
screaming.
No,
it's not giving any caramel. It's kind of just you're getting like the proofy vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's typical for when we first start.
No, I know. Well, I was just going. You said it's not a bad nose. I was going to go the opposite way. I was going to be like, it's not jumping out of the glass, or it's not super thick.
It's not.
Kind of smells thin if you're just smelling it. But
it don't taste very thin.
No. I don't remember drinking it when he was here that day. I really don't remember what it tastes like.
It's not a bad flavor. I believe the biggest problem for us would be I've not seen this around us.
Yeah, I don't know distribution-wise or anything like that. I know he got it on one of his trips, too.
Yep.
And
thank you.
I don't remember if he picked it up when he stopped in Kentucky or if he got it when he was in Oklahoma
coming in now.
No, I'm going to say the flavor was way above what the nose was in the beginning, for sure. Because this has been open for
and now
it's been here
after
at least a week and a
nose
half. Yeah,
came in,
which is not abnormal.
No,
other than like certain one when you get the Weller products, like they dive out at you. You're not sure what you're smelling, but you're definitely smelling something usually. So even there's a handful back there that do that. Like this took a little bit, but I can tell you the palate was way exceeded what the nose
absolutely
did.
And it sticks. It sticks a little. It's not. It doesn't disappear. It seems very light still, as far as the harshness. It's light that way. It's got a good flavor though.
Well, I'm trying to compare it to like something in my head like that we've done recently. Like
it
doesn't seem to have. What was the one? It reminds me of one we did where it's very good. Don't get me wrong. It's very tasty, but like the viscosity the flavor doesn't stay as much as the proof stays.
Okay, that was kind of a better way of putting it what I said.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
I don't want to say
But it
water
doesn't-
rask, but it's like drinks it right down. And the
It
only thing
does.
that hangs around is
A
kind
little
of
on
the
your
fruit,
tongue and a little maybe on the back of your neck, but not. And that's baby sips. So
but not the crazy like when you
not
get like I'm trying to think of like when we just did the Elijah or even Elasticity where it just seems
it's
thicker
not
and
there, but
it coats so much better, or or any one of
I'm
the
trying to think.
the
When we did
makers.
the 100 proof blind that time, one of them I thought we said was kind of light.
I don't remember, that was so far back, but I'm thinking like the wood, like see the BRT1, BRT2. It's the viscosity and the oiliness stays in your mouth. The flavor stays there, not just the proof. And they're like right around the same proof. So if I'm gonna be 100% honest, is this good? Yes, it is. If you're a Peyton Manning fan, by all means, you know what I'm saying. Like if you want this on your bottle, it is neat. I can't tell. I was trying to see, does it have? Now the nose is finally coming in a lot better than
coming in for me right along. So
I'm trying to see if it had like a Dickel nose, like if it has like the vitamin or anything like that. I'm really not tasting that, but I mean, I guess to bring up the point that you started bringing up, when you hit the $60 mark, you want this or A123 Larceny? We paid the same.
No,
100%. I would go with the Larceny.
But then again, what was the Rebel?
Proof.
What was the Rebel that we did?
Rebel 100,
or even the other one?
The Rebel Cast Strength. Yeah, it's right next to it.
Those are probably close to the same price too. I'd almost.
Which had more. I think it was oily. It was more viscous.
Rebel 100 is probably similar to this.
Right.
Not really stick around, but obviously the Rebel Yell was even less. But I don't mind it.
It is good. It is good. But if I'm going to actually give my full endorsement behind it, I mean, if this was my bottle, would I be unhappy that I paid $59 for it? Absolutely not.
No, I wouldn't either.
But if I have a choice and I'm going to the store to buy one, this wouldn't be my first choice to grab. If it's sitting next to the Elijah Craig or the Larceny for the same price, I would go for one of them instead, or even the Old Foresters.
Improved too.
Those are.
Right,
but
yeah.
So if we go with like any of the BRT1, BRT2, and I think those were upwards of like 70.
Even Baker's.
No, I think Baker's is $60 too, right?
It is.
I would definitely go for one of them if you could find it. I mean, again, I don't know how readily available this is.
Yeah, Baker's is more readily
we
available.
Can find that better than we could find this. So I'm not really sure if this is even available in your area.
You can let us know.
I would definitely give, because it'd be interesting to see, because we have people watching all over the place I get comments from. So I'd be curious to see how widely distributed this actually is anyways. But
and if you tried it, let us know your opinion.
Yeah, it is coming around nose-wise, too.
No,
it is carameling up.
And if you don't like that punch in the face, as you say, this is pretty light. It's not really aggressive going down.
See, and I don't want to blatantly disagree, but I'm going to blatantly disagree.
Right.
My thing is when I look at the ones that are really viscous, when the flavor sticks around more in your mouth and not the proof, those are easier to drink for me, even if they're hotter. Like the more oiliness when you're like, it's still there. It's still there. The only thing with this one is you drink it, the flavor pretty much goes within the first 3 seconds.
It sticks on your tongue, actually. For me, right now,
but it's not the flavor of it. It's the proof tingling around.
Both. I have a sweetness hanging around.
I was going to zoom in there.
Well,
not as much as what I'm trying to say.
You're right. You are correct. It's not as much, but it's not disappointing either.
It's not. And again, that's my whole thing. But if we're going to compare it to the same proof, I would take like the
nose is pretty healthy in this.
Any of the makers over this, I think it has, and it's the same proof. It has a lot more. In fact, I'd almost go to the point where, like, if you go to Nelson Brothers is like 108 or Bell Mead. I don't know if this would hang with it. I don't know if it would carry as much flavor when we did those.
Oh, the last time we did Nelson Brothers didn't even hold on, but
no, I'm just saying. But we did 4 in that batch that were all around the 107, and I don't know if. Well, you say that, but Bell Mead beat Baker's, and I would have if you would have had to put money on it. I certainly wouldn't have bet on that one.
No,
so there you go. Get it or not? Leave a comment down below if you guys have tried that, or if
If
you
you can
live
get it.
somewhere in the United States or live somewhere in the world and you can get it. Because I'd be curious to see how widely distributed they are. Because I don't ever remember seeing this in any of our stores, but
because it would stand out. It's a
Right.
different bottle. It's a different top.
it is
I
it
would
is
have known
good.
it.
I might have talked bad about it. It is. I do
I
recommend
think
it.
it's very good.
But when you hit the $60 mark, there's so much stuff out there that
See, I'm
compete with
almost
it.
past that, kind of, because it's 110. It's up there in proof. I'm more disappointed in the 98s that are $60.
No, I if you look at it that way, you're right. It is 110 proof. I don't know the age.
That's
I don't know the age of it.
kind of
but
where it just seems like everything's stepped up in price. So I've kind of
I'm not past that. I'm going to bring it up every time.
I've cut over that a little bit.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. But that's why I also gave that option where there's some out there.
Oh.
So since I probably repeated myself 3 times, there it is. There's our review. Sweetens Cove's Kennessee blended whiskey. I'm not getting finished maple. Do you get that super sweetness?
I'm getting the sugar.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the maple either.
No, on that. But
it does have a pretty good nose.
It all around, it's not a bad whiskey. It's just,
I don't mind it.
If you're buying it, if this was your only bottle you're going to buy, there's other ones I would get. That's what I'll say.
I would take a chance.
That being said, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
Subscribe. I really don't mind it.